right where we left off. I'm gonna read 25 kilometers to the nearest town. I guess we're walking 25 kilometers. What was that thing about the floodgates being opened? Five hours later. Epilogue. Ooh. Okay, don't have any inventory. We're going through the woods. Look at that. I'm out of the Darkwood. You know what you should do when situations like this? Where you see poles and you're out stranded, follow the post lines, you know? They should take you somewhere to the nearest city. Just a little survival tip. Because not all roads lead to home. But, well, the electrical lines don't either, but they at least lead you to a town. Alright. Hello. Oh, they're gone. And they're gone. Who's going to eat the bread now? I'll eat it, lady. Give it to me. I ate a lady, so yeah. Ooh. Spinny, spinny. Drawing. Hopscotch. I never understood it. Is there an entrance here? No. It's kind of grim, though. Your first for a neighbor. Good day to you. Alright. Dupa. This is my staircase. Is that yours? Pleased to see you, mister. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Do you recognize my face, though? Wasn't I, like, fucked up and all that? Gotta be dreaming, huh? Apparently someone has too lazy to bring down the stairs and throw it in the trash. Oh god. Dupa. Scribbles. It's probably the work of kids from the neighboring apartment block. The door seems to be blocked from the other side. What a coincidence. Use a key. Home sweet home. The end. It's my wardrobe. Take off your coat. Yeah, just make yourself at home, dude. You're finally home. So yeah, washing machine. My Frania washing machine. I spent 2 days in the Queef to get it. So you're the same thing from last time. Some notice lying on the table. I've made you some soup. Heat it up. The old trusty gas stove. There's still some soup in the pot. Turn it on. The smell fills the entire kitchen. Cook. I'll grab the largest dish from the closet under the sink and pour myself a bowl. It's not much, but it's enough. I don't remember the last time I've eaten a home dinner. Oh, that actually it looks pretty good. Chicken noodle. Alright. Lock. I need a key. Okay. Oh shit. You scared me, fucker. Hi. Miss me? Good boy. Fabric. I'll just take that. Bedroom key. Yeah, why do you keep your bedroom key outside and not with you? The black and white rubbing. A real luxury. Unfortunately, it's broken. I'm very tired. I prefer to lie down in a regular bed. Oh, look at that bed. It's my bed. The white crumbled sheets looked as if I'd just woken up. At last. I feel my sore legs buckling underneath me, my body becoming heavy and unwelcome lethargic. I was a grueling journey, 34 days of human torment. Oh, that's the time I spent, huh? Go to sleep. A sedent warmth washes over me, a warmth of security and happiness. Yeah, 34 days was the time. It was day 34. Oh, that looks so comfortable. Oh, that's the end? That's at the end? So you just go home. Can't be the end. The rustle of the woods stretching away to the horizon kept the stranger awake for a long time. Eventually, fatigue washed over him and the man fell into a deep, much-desired dream. The road he followed to get home was devoured by the talking tree. This was the last exit from the woods was sealed, closing the remaining inhabitants inside. The doctor, fearing the revenge of the man dressed in the scarecrow costume, disappeared deep into the wilderness. The unfathomable vision that haunted him eventually led the local physicians to the edge of madness. In the end, however, they became obvious transmissions, and the forest became his new home. The wolf made a triumphant return to his hideout, his ego growing even bigger as he basked into the glow of his loot. However, the sweetness of this victory was not able to satisfy his single, deepest desire. Before the villagers left their home in search of food, they rushed into the hut of the woman living with the chickens to reinvigorate themselves before the journey. They did not satisfy their hunger completely, but nevertheless they left quite content. The chicken lady, deprived of the company of her beloved chickens, filled with excruciating despair and burning hatred towards the villagers, stayed in the abandoned village and continued tending to her sister. However, her determination was not met with the appreciation. After many weeks of fighting off starvation, the chicken lady died, thus becoming her beloved sister's final meal. Okay. So this story is because of my actions that I took while I was playing the game. Because I didn't kill the Wolfman, which, spoilers, if you follow his questline, you do kill him. The boy with the violin buried his parents and returned to his silo. He threw away his gramophone and his violin. He started to listen to the sound of the forest, which calmed his scattered thoughts. One day, he left his home and went towards the trees, following his mother's voice. So that's all the guys that I encountered. So obviously, you could have done a whole bunch more than I did. The thing is that Piotrek rose above the treetops and his rocket made out of scrap. He smiled as, peeking through the small plastic window of his spaceship, he saw the Milky Way stars moving away at a huge speed. Yeah, because I helped him out. But then, Wolfman bit off the thing. The woman living with her 2 children in the barricaded cottage at the swamp looked out her missing son for many years. One day, she heard a voice coming from the forest depths. Eventually, her longing for a child won over her fear of trees. The woman closed the other children in the house with food, provision for a couple of days, and set out into the woods, listening for distant calls. So yeah, that's the story of the elephants. Since I didn't meet them, I didn't bring the child to them that I rescued from the granny. So she left her child, went to look for her. The crippled old man descended into madness, unable to free himself from the moaning tree whose roots completely devoured the flooded village. Yeah, the flooded village. We didn't go there. There was a huge tree, and the village was kind of flooded with water and all that. You could have gone there and do a couple of quests. I didn't do that this time around though. I did do it last time. Darkwood was brought to you by Acid Wizard Studios. Alright, so that's an ending with the outcomes. I remember this, and I had another ending. The other time, the first time I played this game was in beta or alpha. It was in alpha. Then I played it in beta. Then I played on when it was released. I was not that much more complex in doing the quest lines. I did finish up the quest line with the Wolfman, which in turns, I think you get the assault rifle from him. But other than that, I also did some quests in the village, which meant burning down a tree. There was a sacred tree with the crazy man. That's what he said about the crazy man. You heard about the crazy man right now, but we didn't get to see him in this playthrough. But I mean, you could play this game as how you wish. You could really take your time with it. You can go with every little piece of side quest and really get a more complete playthrough. Like going to the village first, talking to them. Don't know if ignoring the cell would have been something. Never done that. I always kill the cell. Also, I mean, the other ending, which you do get to the apartment, you lay down, but after a few hours you wake up. You wake up to a moaning tree of sorts. Yeah, that's Darkwood. Let me see here. Yeah, alpha, then beta. Yeah, I guess it didn't port over the other time I played this. But 34 days. Yeah, the other ending that I got was a bit more disturbing. I think it was because of the tree that I burned down. I mean, you could go see it out there. It's there on YouTube somewhere. The other ending for this. I'm guessing there's more endings. Don't know exactly how many. This is like a what happened to people ending. Like what happened to the Wolfman, what happened to all the villagers, to all of that. The other ending I don't remember that, what they said about that. But anyway, that's Darkwood. It's a really fun game, and you can go play it. I mean, each time you play it, like if I would play it again right now, the places would have been different. Like the hideouts are the same, they're the same layout, but what the places are a bit different. So yeah, like the first time in the dry meadows, that's where I saw the pig for the first time. And this time around it was in the forest. So yeah, it changes, and it's a nice experience. You could really, if you really like to. It'll take a long time though, since the progression of night and just, you know, the game limits yourself to only playing in the daytime in game, since in the night, you know, just dead and all that, you die. But anyway, that's a lot of babbling for me. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. We will see you next time in any game that I'm not sure what to play now. But yeah, until then, take care, guys.